welcome to Click Sports. My name is Ceci, and you are welcome to this week edition of the show. We are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You can also find us on Thread. Yes, so follow us on all the social media platforms. And remember, when you chance upon this very video, like, comment, share. Remember to press the bell notification icon so that anytime we post a refreshing lifestyle video, you get to be in the know. Welcome all of you to Click Sports, and today it's gonna be fantastic, brutal, and everything else in between. Yes. Before so many things they go on for Africa inside here. Hey, my dear man, testing Africa football for the very first time. Same apply to Dream FC. We'll be talking about that one. Kotoko as well, and everything else they have been doing, messing themselves up, putting it back together, recalling old people. We'll talk about that. And the biggest of all, transfer window is in. Big, better. The Saudis, everything that is available in Europe, they are picking it up. The latest, Fabinho leaving almighty Liverpool to El Nassr. Well, so we join Cristiano Ronaldo. So we'll be talking about all those coming up. Introducing my wingsman today for the very first time. Yay! For the very first time on the show, Unia Berima, Osa Berima, courage, yes. Koku representing Buwashi. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice one. What's for the, I hope your week was good.
Fantastic.
Today is
Friday.
Yeah.
Payday.
The whole week. Yes.
Payday.
Yeah, it's payday.
After a year.
Welcome on to the show, the old guard, the almighty foreign analyst we have in our midst. Gamanche, Reginald Quayle.
Yes.
Reginald, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
We are
back.
Nice one. Sally. Today is a freaky, fantastic Friday.
As always.
Yes. So Reginald, Charlie, let's just go straight into it. About a month ago, Kotoko Hearts and have decided to dissolve the management committee and the Kotoko board. With all the before then, there has been back and forth between the manager, and the board chair. There have been this riff, and I think it was about time for them to go, so they were dissolved. But we just got to know that Kwesi Appiah now has become technical director, and possibly Prof. Ogum is now going to be the head coach of Ashanti Kotoko again. Do you think it's this kind of Sankofano it will favor either Kotoko or the individuals involved in Kwesi Appiah and then Prof. Ogum?
First of all, I want to thank all our fans. We are back again.
Yeah.
You see, this Kotoko issue, is it any new thing?
It's not new.
It's not new. It has been happening for a while.
Yes.
When, what's his name? The current, they've just gone, what's his name? Yao? Is it Yao?
Forget the name.
When he left, when he was there, there were high hopes for Kotoko. Yeah, there were high hopes. There were a lot of expectation when he was coming in, because they said he was a bit learned, and
exactly. He even competed with Cake for the FA president job before.
Yes,
before coming to that position.
So we're expecting a lot from that constituted body. led by Nanayo Aponsa. They started on a very good note. They won the league and all that. They went to Africa. But then, in the subsequent years, because they were given a 3-year mandate, the subsequent years, things go worse.
Exactly.
And we were hearing there were issues, there were rape.
And the board,
yes.
for the board chairman.
And you know, once there's rifts or there are issues, it won't go well. It won't end well. It transcends directly onto the team, and you see the performance. So last season, Kotoko didn't win any trophy. They went trophyless.
Exactly.
Then the Ashanti King, also Otunfo, said he has had enough. But he can't continue with this. So when their mandate ended, he decided not to renew their contract, but decided to reconstitute an interim board.
Yes.
Who will handle the affairs of Kotoko. So for now, Kwesi Appiah has been put in charge because the league season is relatively close, and he will need time to reconstitute a substantive board and management committee. So Kwesi Appiah and a few others have been put together to steer the affairs of Kotoko. He's gone for Professor Ogum again. We all know what happened during his first stint at Kotoko.
Exactly.
Yeah, it didn't go the way he liked, so he resigned, which it was new for Ghanaians.
Oh yeah, for a lot of
yes. So I don't know, but Professor Ogum is a good coach. He started well, but things didn't go the way he liked, and maybe as he's given a second chance, he can do things better. But Kotoko, Charlie, I feel there's a bigger problem.
Don't you think it's about time Mensah have to be involved, but the team have to be run like a limited liability where people who apply for the job, like you are going to apply for it and then say what are you bring your plan and then you go through, so that it make a bit more sense than now Mensah have to constitute something, call people. It's too cumbersome for me, but I think they are okay with it.
Yeah, they can put in a proper structure about how things should be run, but you know the club is for
the traditional club.
It's for Tunfo, so it's more likely he'll decide the way things should go. So you can just wake up to them, say things are not going well, I want to change things.
Okay.
But on another note, he can also invite, for the way you are saying, CVs, bring your plan, let's see how you manage the team and all that, so that they'll give you at least 5 to 10 years.
Exactly.
So that you can implement all your plans. That's what I think will help.
Well, nice. For Kotoko, if we want to talk about Kotoko, then we are not going to close this show, because 2 years from today, we will sit in this studio and we'll talk about Kotoko again. Their management, trust me. Well, that said, Mediama, champions of Ghana, now will be facing Ramo Stars, the second runner-up of the Nigerian league, and the Ramo Stars is kind of a relatively young team. I think they are a bit younger even than Mediama itself, which is also a younger team. So how are we going to do you think we fancy beating, because Mediama should be able to go have their say here in Ghana and beat Ramo Stars hands down, go to at least Nigeria, draw it, and move on to go and play Horaya, which is in their next stage of their, if possible, they qualify from this stage.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but because even with Mediama, I think the last time they were in the CAF Confederations Cup.
Yes, they were.
But on the Champions League terrain, this is their first time. First appearance, the same as Ramos.
Yes.
So it's going to be very, very, very difficult to judge. And even though the side from Nigeria are new on the scene and they are young. You know how
they have a big financial backing. Yes,
you can never underrate them
yes.
at all. And Mediama, this is the time they have to prove that winning the league was no fluke.
Okay.
Yeah, they have to at least win by 2 or more goals in Ghana, so that when they are traveling to Nigeria, at least they have something to defend. Because we know in Africa, when you are traveling away, it's always going to be difficult.
Against you,
yeah, the intimidation and all that. But I have high hopes that they can represent them and they will go through the next stage.
Let me take your thought on Dream FC facing Milo of Guinea Milo. Do you fancy Dream FC beating Milo? Because Dream FC, this is also their first time entering the CAF Confederation. Correct.
Dream FC, I see they are playing home first.
Yes.
They are hosting Milo in Ghana first.
Yes.
So I hope they will come alive and win that one. When you go there, if they draw, we don't have a problem.
That will great. Great. So we having Dream FC representing the CAF Confederation and Mediama in the CAF Champions League. We pray and hope that they do Ghana proud. Well, now another big team in Ghana with another wahala. Accra has a folk. They don't have a coach. They are signing players. They are sacking players. Oh, Jesus. So the fans' concern is who is telling Odutere and Alaja Akambi to be sacking those players and be signing players whilst there is no substantive coach. The concern of the fans is that if PSG or Manchester City sign a player without maybe Pep knowing, they have a system they are playing, and then there's a technical team that is directing, okay, this player fit our system so he can play. Accra as a folk doesn't have a system. So the players Accra as a folk is signing, and the ones they are letting go, what if they brought in a new coach and they, this player you've let go, it could be a good player. What is it that is going on Accra as a folk, Reginald?
They are confused. That's the simple word I can use. They are a confused club.
Okay.
It's the only club where a player will have medicals without 2 parties discussing and signing on fee. Where is this done? This shows how unprofessional they are.
Exactly.
Signing players without a coach.
You don't have to coach.
Where is this done?
You don't.
Maybe there's only one team I know that another team in London that who do that. Yes, in England. The owner just goes there and decides to sign players against the coach's will. And they end up signing over 10, 17 players.
They still need players.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
So I don't know about Ghana football, but everything is in disarray. They need to get a coach, a very, very, very good coach. And even if they bring the coach and the things are not going well, the same fans will go to the training ground and go and sack the coach. Where is this done?
Only in Accra as a folk.
So Togbe Afede has to put his foot on the ground.
I don't know why all his investment are doing when Accra as a folk is not doing.
He has placed
worried about.
Yeah, he has placed the trust in a few hands, and they are doing whatever they like.
There's very same few hands, Alaja Akambi and Odotoy. They are the same people you place your trust in, and the same people your fans are telling you that these people, because like David Beckham said when he was talking to I think Athletics interview, he said so far as the fans said the Greyers should go, they should go. If you, the owner of the club, you lose the fans, you lose everything. Yes. If you lose, the fans are telling you, let Akambi go. They can be faithful to you, but they are not faithful to the fans. Fans make the club big, so allow the fans to have their way. But rich people there.
Sometimes when we say we are talking about them, we'll talk to them.
We'll talk to. It's just like Atlantic Kotoko. Accra as a folk. 2 years from today, we'll be in this same stadium. We'll talk about this same thing. if I say 2 years ago, I'm even talking next year by this time, we'll talk about class for sacking their coach and bringing in a new coach, signing players without coach, sacking players without coach. Okay, so much said about class folk, and so we'll go for commercial break. That is from the local segment of the show. When we are back, don't come you live, going straight into the transfer market. We talk about the Saudis and the Americans, how Messi started doing wonders in America. All coming up in preseason tournament as well. We'll be right back on it.
Y'all hero here, we day here, Click Sports. You know, get this for anywhere. Trust me, I'm not gonna lie you. Just tune in here, you will understand me later. Click Sports, different vibe.
Welcome back onto the show. My name is Ceci. I'm hanging out with my wingsmen. They digest the issue as it has to be. Unia Bedman Reginald Kwe representing Dansuman. Unia very well. Kotoko Courage. Number 1, yes. Representing Mamumumi Bubashi. Okay, so we're talking about transfers. You know, Bayern Munich are in search of a striker, and their torchlight is on Hurricane. You know, Daniel Levy. Before you can break down Daniel Levy in transfer negotiation, Charlie, to go 4 off. So Bayern Munich are on it. So let me go straight to Courage. Bayern Munich has been looking for replacement for Lewandowski for, I think, for the past 2 seasons, and I think they've now settled on Hurricane, and want to see if can they be able to pull that deal off before the close of the window. Hurricane leaving for Bayern.
I don't know what Daniel Levy is waiting for. Go and take that money and let's move on. Today is his birthday, 31 or 32.
I think it's 30.
Today, his birthday.
Hurricane's birthday.
Next year will be free agent.
Okay.
Go and take that 70-80 million pounds and spend on another striker. Daniel Levy, I don't know what is wrong, but Hurricane Akasa, I don't know. If I say something, I wanted to go. I wanted to move to Madrid, but he kept quiet, doing like I don't know what is wrong.
His position in the club can't afford him to misbehave. Last 2 years he did, and the move never materialized. So this time I think he's being cautious.
But you see, why are we surprised? This is dragging. It wasn't going to be plain sailing, because we know Daniel Levy.
Yes.
He's going to pin you down to the last.
Yes.
He's not going to allow him to just leave. And I think 80 million. I don't think they are meeting the asking price, because the asking price, they are paying 100 million.
100 million. That's Daniel Levy's asking for. Yes, price.
But for me, 100 million, even though he's a good player, I feel it's a lot of money considering his age. Probably play 3-4 years.
Yes.
And
but people too have the opinion that because Bayern, the German Bundesliga is not as tough as the Premier League, we can go the long haul with Bayern.
I get what you're saying, but does Hurricane want to move?
Exactly.
Because I'm not seeing anything like he wants to move.
Because I know PSG are also interested in him, but he totally right PSG off that for French league is
one thing I know he's looking at is breaking the all-time English Premier League.
And the problem there is, if you are being signed maybe by Manchester United, who have done that, but Daniel Levy said there's no English club that he's going to sell to.
Yeah, but I think Bayern Munich, they are overconfident. They are too confident. The way they are talking in the media, as if they already have the guy.
Exactly.
But
Daniel,
it's a market strategy they are doing.
Yeah, but
if they are talking like that, Daniel will just sign up these people are too confident.
But
Let me give
sure,
you this price.
but if you want,
Levy.
You
Ask Ferguson and Bebato what he did too.
if he wants to leave, I think he has a role to play. He has to force.
He did seem like 2 years ago, and it never happened.
Because Man City weren't able to meet the asking price.
It's the same thing that is happening right now. That is why he doesn't want to commit
But
one more time.
this is your last contract, your last year contract on the table.
Well,
so if you finish last year,
well,
free.
maybe to his own
Go free, so you have to fight.
but to his own advantage, if he stays and run the contract through, he's free agent. Every money now comes to him and his brother, who's his agent.
Yeah, for me, I think he's more likely to stay than leave.
Exactly. He's looking
He'll
at the last.
he'll be living for free and no issues attached. Yes, that's what I think.
Okay, then talking about no issues attached. Another one with the big issues, Mbappe. Mbappe wanted. Okay, there was a verbal agreement, not paper agreement, that another extra year added to the one that he has already signed with PSG. And he wake up one day and said, no. When I'm not going to play I'm not going to even play this PSG team after, because when you look at it, if you are somebody who can look into the future, Haaland may even win the Ballon d'Or before Mbappe if he doesn't take care. So I think he's looking at all those things and no, I need to make a move. So he said he's not going to sign the contract extension. PSG too want to make money out of him because they've spent a lot on him already. They found a club for him in the Saudi, but Mbappe said no, I am not going to the Saudis. I start with, so let's talk about Mbappe. Mbappe and his Hearts. Okay.
You know, this is what happens when you make a player feel he's so important that you can't let go.
Exactly.
You make the player feel so big.
Okay.
Club sporting director.
Yeah. You make
his address properly.
Yeah. You make him feel so big that now he feels he's bigger than PSG.
Exactly.
And that's the truth. And PSG are not helping themselves, because when you look at this PSG team, they started this project not today.
Not today.
But when you look closely at the way the team has been built and you look in the near future, you ask yourself, their target, mainly the Champions League, is PSG likely to win it in the near future? You are not convinced they will be able to win
after
it.
the departure of Messi and Sergio Ramos.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Because they've always had a good side,
team,
good players.
Yes.
But there's something fundamentally wrong with this PSG team.
Is
Coaches
it
have come
inside
and
politics.
Yeah, the politics there is too much. It's too much. And they thought Mbappe was the one who carry them. But Mbappe is looking at this PSG and he's not convinced
anymore.
Yeah, he's not convinced they will be able to land the Champions League and probably win the Ballon d'Or. Exactly. And we know Madrid for some time, they've been knocking on the door. And I'm sure behind the scenes, they have been talking.
Yes, of course.
Now he's not ready to sign a new contract. And it's like all the power now is in his hands.
Yes,
because if he doesn't sign and he decides that, oh, you people are saying if I don't sign, I'll sit on the bench or I'll play with the reserves. So be it. You are still going to pay me. And next year I'll go for free.
Exactly.
So that's the plan.
I remember ending of August. When the August end, 60 million bonus for the PSG will give it to you. So he have every right to not sign the contract. You want to leave. He said they have the club. They don't have. Everybody have their own friends at the club. The club is divided. So they don't have that unity among them.
Yes.
He come out openly to talk. So if you want to leave out, you wanted to go and win team Real Madrid. You are not bigger than Real Madrid. If Florentino Perez say, oh, sit here, do this, you will do. You are not bigger than Real Madrid. So he wanted to go and prove himself. And Mbappe too is a good player. He's a good player. So the guy made his decision. She wanted to go. So
Wow.
let's allow him to. Let's allow. Though PSG is going to lose, but let's see.
I think the offer from what's the other? Is it Al Ittihad or
yeah,
I told you.
Yeah, I told you. Okay, another one in the case of Chelsea Football Club, Brighton, Moisés Caicedo. Well, Chelsea beat, I think, 70 earlier on, rejected. Yesterday in the evening, Chelsea beat again, I think 80, rejected again. The asking price, Brighton has always been concrete, hook, line, and sinker. We are not filtering on it. We will not add on it. We will not subtract from it. The same money for Declan Rice, the same money for Moisés Caicedo. You do business with Saudi, you have money, bring money, come and take the player away. You cannot go and play Rodemus, Rassam, United, score 5-0 and think that the team is now good. When the EPL started, that is where you see your level. When they start passing, what's the name? Moderate and Enzo Fernandez, they are passing them back and forth. That is where Chelsea people will know that they needed to play a player like Moisés Caicedo. So, let me go to Carriage. Moisés Caicedo. Chelsea need Moisés Caicedo.
We need Moisés Caicedo.
Say, Chelsea, we need. Okay, go on.
We need Moisés Caicedo.
Okay.
He's a very good player. Box to box.
Okay.
He's very good. It's like Declan Rice.
Okay.
Upgrade of Declan Rice.
Are you sure? Oh, please.
Check the statistics last season in the Declan Rice. No.
Declan Rice has been doing this for the past, for God knows, 5 years. Continuous.
How many years Moisés Caicedo?
Just 1 year. Just last season.
Just 1 year. But he made his name higher than Declan Rice. Moisés Caicedo.
I'll come. I'll address this issue.
Oh, Caicedo is a very good player, no doubt.
Okay.
But the asking price, Brighton has stopped. Seriously, Brighton has stopped.
So,
That 80 million they turned down. We too have stopped, but we will go again and improve offer. 90 million. Last. If they say no, we'll go back and look for option B.
the option you are looking for, Liverpool have lost Fabinho. They are going to get that guy.
Liverpool don't want to pay 50 million.
Okay.
We can put.
You'll be there. Sometimes by the time you know Liverpool signed the player, Gakpo, do you know what? United was talking to Gakpo. By the time you know, they didn't confirm Gakpo to Liverpool.
But one thing Brighton is doing is that they promised the guy that plenty. The Arsenal last season they said 80 million. Arsenal bring 80 million, and they said the guy to sign new contract, and the guy signed new contract, and they promised the guy that this summer they will let the guy leave. But right now the Brightons are doing like this, like they are not.
Now Brighton has changed their asking price. They say the asking price is 100 million, just like they can write.
But
So
on the normal they will not 100 million.
okay, but Regina,
It's too much.
Your thought on this Moisés Caicedo, Chelsea, Brighton,
The guy will come.
You okay?
Chelsea need the player. And Brighton are where Chelsea need the player.
Exactly. With all the money they've spent,
So they want
player.
to twist their hand and take any penny, the last penny from Chelsea. Because Chelsea's midfield now is lightweight.
Very lightweight.
Are you going to the season depending on Gallagher and Enzo Fernandez as your midfield?
Oh yeah.
It's not going to. It's too light. You need at least some experience, some legs in there. So Brighton are aware of the situation, and it looks like Brighton know that they don't really have to sell. They are not in need of money.
Exactly.
They are not struggling financially, so they've taken their time. And even the coach is telling the media that we are playing in Europe.
Yes.
Chelsea are not there. Yes, so why are you even in a rush
to leave
and
a
go
club
to
that
Chelsea?
is going to play in Europe?
But Caicedo also wants the money. He needs the money.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
when Arsenal bid in January, he was saying where he's from, poverty, he's taking care of blah 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 blah. So the guy is also very very keen on moving.
Yes.
So if Chelsea really want him, they should go a little bit higher.
Exactly. At least
They should go a little bit higher.
Even doing 90 in add-ons. Then you move.
Add-ons, come 90, even grant 80 with add-ons 5 million. If they reject it, we'll go back. I have a contact. That's the last bid we are going to present. At least 90 million. But don't worry, Caicedo is coming.
With that said, Liverpool also are in need of midfielders, and one of their most experienced midfielders, winning the EPL, winning the Champions League, and host Carling Cup, and who club he won almost everything with Liverpool. The almighty, dependable Fabinho has left Liverpool, and you are looking for Lavia. They are asking for 50 million. So one thing also noticing, you people too needy midfielders also wanted to twist your hand. But as for Liverpool, sometimes they can just pull the rabbit out of the hat. So what actually is going on with? Just take us through the Lavia deal and then Fabinho leaving.
Everybody is aware that 2 of our midfielders have left.
Yes.
And we need replacements. And from the reports, Lavia is one of the targets. 19-year-old Belgian Southampton player. I don't know. They are valuing him at 50 million. 19-year-old boy.
19 years.
Came from, I think, the Belgian league to City. City sold him to Southampton.
Yeah.
He's just had a few months of experience in the English Premier League. But even though people feel he's a bright prospect, he hasn't really done anything to merit that amount. We paid 34 million.
Whereas how much did they sell?
Kukurea had a good season at Brighton before Chelsea.
But now what is happening?
Yeah. But in the transfer market, it's always a risk when you're going for a player. You never know how it's going to turn out. A player can do well somewhere when he comes.
Flop.
Yeah, so we are just hoping that at least we will improve our bid to 40-45 and they will accept. If they don't accept, trust club, we always have a second plan, a backup plan. We are going to look elsewhere.
Okay. Having them looking elsewhere, we'll be taking a commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcoming you back onto the show. My name is Ceci. We are still on the transfer news and more to come. As I said, the Saudi are in the market. Yale, somebody tell you the money no good in money swine. So let's look at two of the biggest club in. Okay, one is the biggest club. One is now trying to make his way to become a bigger club because he just won one Champions League. So Ramirez left City to Saudi, and one of the biggest clubs in Europe. You can know that one is Liverpool, one of the biggest. John Anderson, their captain, also left Liverpool to Saudi to join almighty Steven G as his coach. But people are of the opinion that John Henderson and his values about LGBTQ and promoting it and now joining where that thing, Charlie, we know they talk about it. And we'll talk about that one later. So, Courage, what do you think attracts these top players, leaving these top clubs to join the Saudi League to play? John Anderson, captain of Liverpool, and then Ramirez, I think one time African Best Player of the Year, to join the Saudi Pro League. What is the motivating factor?
Money.
Oh, fantastic. Mullah. Money swine.
Money.
Okay.
Well, Saudi League, they are building a project to host the World Cup.
Yeah.
So they want to bring experienced players and the players who make their names already.
Okay.
To bring in, to announce their league.
Okay.
For them, and the money too.
Okay.
It's at stake there.
Money is
Money
at
is
stake.
at stake.
Money swine.
It's at stake.
If you see John Boy at him, you tell him, this is your money. Reginald, so as Gary said, John Anderson, your captain, left, and then Ryan Mahrez also left City after winning the Champions League with them.
Jordan Henderson, 32, very soon turning 33.
Yeah.
Captain, he's done what he can. 12 years at the club.
Yeah.
We know how he started. He struggled. Eventually, he became captain. He's won virtually every trophy there is to win.
In football, yes.
The offer came from Al Ittifaq, from Steven Gerrard, £700,000 a week.
Hey, Charlie.
That's even something
Charlie.
worth thinking about.
Charlie.
The highest
Yes.
paid English player.
Charlie.
It can, when you, as soon as you hear the money, Charlie, you even forget all those LG, what. That
For it. Money.
he's won what he has to win. So,
Sadly, is it only football players that they want? They don't want media researchers or those kind of things. I have plenty of media monitors.
he spoke to Klopp about his role in the team in the coming season. Klopp, I think, told him that his role is going to be reduced because of his age, and he's still keen on playing.
Okay.
So that's also another factor. And also his family also was involved. They accepted.
Who doesn't like money?
So he's gone.
It's good.
He's gone. It's a good retirement package.
A nice one. Good retirement package for Ryan Mahrez and John Anderson. And so Harry Maguire bought from Leicester City for an amount that
80 million.
Whoever bought that deal, I don't think the person was thinking to buy him for 80 million. And now he has become like the sixth when it comes to ranking of in the defense of Manchester United. Because sometimes even if he's available and there's a central defender who is not available, the coach prefer Luke Shaw ahead of him. So that should have tell you how he has dropped on the rankings of Eric Ten Hag. This afternoon, West Ham bid 20 million for him. Do you think United should have said the 20 million and just let him go?
They should have accepted that 20 million. Even if 5 million. Harry Maguire. But maybe, who knows, if you go to another team, he can flourish like how he's performing at Leicester City. But 20 million there is no bad business for Man United because they spent 18 million on Harry Maguire. And how many seasons? 2-3 seasons?
I think so.
I think this is the third season or fourth. We are going into the fourth season.
Fourth season. And since the Hag came, he's not playing football. The Man United to accept the bid initially. They forced the captain. They took the captain from him. And it doesn't have a place in Man United defense right now. So Man United should have said the 20 million and leave. 20 million is enough. It's enough. For Harry Maguire. For Harry Maguire.
Even though Harry Maguire's status in the Man United team has dwindled, 20 million there is too small.
Exactly.
It's too small. At least between 35 and 40 million will do. I don't know whether he's willing to leave because I'm hearing he wants to stay and challenge for him. Charlie, there's no hope in that Man United team. There's no way you play ahead of Varane, Lisandro Martinez, and even what's his name, Lindelof. There's no way. So he should go and get regular football. I think next year is the Euros, right?
Yes.
And he need it.
I think Gareth Southgate told him that you now have to start getting enough game time for him to be featured in his plan for Europe. So he should go somewhere and get a playing time. I feel that should have been it.
Yeah, so who else is with him should advise him. Charlie, the guy, he need to free.
He should go for league.
He can't run.
Alone.
And if you watch anytime he plays, it's like there's a mistake in him. And the coach needs somebody he can trust.
Yeah, so now before we go, we'll take it 1-1. Manchester United, Real Madrid 2-0. Arsenal, Barcelona 5-2. Do you think it's something Barcelona should be worried about pre-season, losing to Arsenal 5-2? Is this something they should be worried about?
Not at all.
Manchester United losing.
This is just pre-season. We shouldn't read so much into it.
Okay, so that will be it for today. It has been a beautiful hanging out with you on a freaking fantastic Friday evening. When it is weekend, then it is Friday evening. Every other day is just a day to Monday. So Friday is the weekend. So guys, Charlie, we're about to check out of the stadium and go Chrome and see Charlie, your last word before check out.
Charlie, we always thank our fans for watching us, supporting us. Keep subscribing, like, share, and share.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Like and share. We are very much courage. Kotoko #1. We are about to check out your last words for the fans before we check out.
Please, as usual, SJ Click is the channel on YouTube. Just check it. And likes, give a comment, anything. Subscribe. Please share to follow us. Today is Friday. We are moving on.
Yeah, today is Friday. We are moving on. We are going to meet the baby girls, ladies and girls. Are you ready now? We are going to take the girls away on Friday. So guys, so that will be it from us from SJ Click Sports. My name is Ceci. Remember to the chance upon this video on YouTube, on Facebook. Remember to like, share, comment, and remember what is very important. The comment section is for you, so drop your comments there. For lately, you have not been dropping your comments, so let the comments keep coming in so that we can be able to revise our productions to suit your taste and your needs. We can't satisfy you 100%, but just to be able to get about that. So remember to tell a friend to tell another friend. There's a channel on YouTube called SJ Click TV. You like, you share, you comment, and you subscribe. We'll see you in the capital. Be good. Bye bye.